Hello, Mr. Bloxham here from Bakewell School. I've just shown them one Bakewell tart which has got jam in, but now I'm going to do one with chocolate spread, exactly the same. And in the sponge mix, you could put cocoa in the sponge, but I've got plain sponge, but I've got some chocolate spread here. Has it got nuts in? It has, so if you're allergic to nuts, you won't be able to have it. It is Asda's hazelnut chocolate spread. Now I'm going to read it on here. Quite a few hazelnuts actually, 13% hazelnut. Because once before, it was, I remember one before, it only had 0.5 little hazelnuts in it. They've obviously changed that because I always thought that was amazing. Anyway, we're going to do the Bakewell tart challenge, which is make the pastry, put the chocolate spread in, make the sponge, get it in the oven, and if they do it in under 10 minutes, the pupils can make a jam tart or a chocolate tart, and they also get a prize. The fastest pupil's done 3:49. My fastest time is 1:59. I'm probably going to struggle to beat that now because it's not summer and the margarine's quite hard. So we're going to start the timer. So if you just show them the timer in front, that's on 0. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1, start. Go. Move it away, thank you. So we need to rub it in. This is called the rubbing in method. We also do the rubbing in method for scones, crumble, rock cakes, and they're the main things we do the rubbing in method for. So we're rubbing the fat together so it looks like breadcrumbs. It's called short crust because we're making the gluten molecules shorter by covering them in fat. So this should break easily. Okay, once we've done that, water in, mix it with one hand. That was 2 tablespoons of water already pre-measured out. They're allowed to have it all pre-measured. Then we make it into a ball, and as you can see, my bowl is empty. Flour on the table, flour on top, make it round. If we're finishing with round, we start with it round, roll it, spin it, roll it, spin it, don't lift it all the way up to spin it, make sure, lift it round the rolling pin, get the tin, line the tin. The secret with the tin is we have to lift it up and tuck it in. That's one thing the pupils are not very good at. Lift it up, tuck it in. Any excess pastry, you could leave it there and cook it, but we take it off. They can make a jam tart if they do it in under 10 minutes. Then we put the chocolate spread in. This can be put in the microwave for a bit. This would be quicker if I did it in the microwave. So if I want to be a bit quicker on this, I could cheat a little bit and put it in the microwave for a little bit longer, then we'll go in there. Then, sponge in the bowl. One thing is with the sponges, we need to do roughly 30 seconds. Somebody's going to tell me when I've got 5 seconds to go. As well as spinning it, holding it. Don't hold the bowl up in the air. Don't hold it here, hold it on the table. Move it round or anti-clockwise or clockwise while you're doing it. That'll be slightly quicker. Okay, that's it. So 10 seconds. So about 5, 4. When I get down to the last bit, tap it on the side, like that. Right, then it doesn't have too much on there. Then we get the spatula, scrape it all in, and they do get a time penalty if they leave more than 10 grams on the spatula or in the bowl component. Spread this around. Then I'm going to show you the one coming out the oven as well at the same time. This one goes in. Oven cloth, fold it in half.
Stop.
Then, yes, you stop the timer obviously. Oh, you could have done the timer. How long was it, Lucy?
2:32.
2:32. And this is the one I just made just now, as you can see. Golden brown. I reckon it might need a tiny bit longer because I think the pastry might not be cooked to the bottom. So I'm putting that one on the bottom. And the one that I've just made on top. I reckon it needs about 3 minutes. Can you just set the timer for 3 minutes? And then I'm going to check it. I think it looks cooked. It's golden brown. The sponge might be cooked. The pastry might be a little bit soggy bottom. So as you see in here, I haven't left too much sponge in here. I thought I've got some scales here. I'm going to weigh it. And we're all going to remember, because I did this just now in the class, all forgot. So I'm going to weigh this. This weighs 213 grams. So I'm not allowed to have more than 10 grams in there. So when I wash it up, it should only weigh 203 at the most. If it's more than that, I get a time penalty. So in here, now I'm going to wash the, if I can find the cloth, there we go. Or cloth or a clean pad. So I'm going to wash the bowl, hot soapy water for washing up. Make sure it's upside down to drain. Wash the spatula. These are made of silicone, they're really good. We can cook with these as well as make cakes with these. Oh, this isn't quite pointing my way. So, I'm going to weigh this again. I'm going to weigh this again. So last time it was 213, and I said it can't be any less than 203. Oh, that's pretty good. So I haven't got a forfeit here because I've only wasted, let me see, I'm going to let one of you shout this out. There's 208 grams in there. How much did I waste? You can shout out, you can shout it out. 5, that's correct, 5 grams. So I easily didn't do 10 grams, but the pupils aren't very good at using the spatula. I'm quite good with the spatula. The cooked one here, I'll just show you the cooked one again. I'm going to feather it in a minute. So if you watch my next video, which will be on feathering, you'll be able to see that, but I'll turn it off because it'll take me a while to make the icing and everything. And that's thank you from Mr. Bloxham at Bay House School.